The Delta State government has produced a curriculum for all vocational centers in the state to maintain standards, best practices, and uniformity. The Executive Secretary of the Delta State Technical and Vocational Education Board, Mr. Stanley Eremolo, who disclosed this at a meeting with administrators of the state vocational centers across the 3 senatorial districts, said the governor, the Right Honorable Sheriff Oberewori, had also paid for all copies of the curriculum.
Centers to formally introduce the book to everyone present here today. I am pleased that this project, for which the board invited qualified instructors and professionals in various trades, has crystallized into this document. Continuity is important in a system to bring about continued success. Hence, continuation of this project, which was started by my colleague and former Executive Secretary of the Delta State Technical and Vocational Education Board, Engineer Ikem Smart, and also the Director of Programs and Training, Mrs. Ogenaga Blessing, and all the resource persons who worked hard and tirelessly through the planning, development, and enrichment of the unified curriculum of the Vocational Educational Center. It's also an honor that I could get to release this first copy in my time as ES, and to fulfill the more agenda set by His Excellency, Right Honorable Sheriff Francis Oberewori. In order to maintain standardization, best practices, and uniformity in all the vocational centers, the state government has graciously produced the uniform curriculum for vocational education centers in the state. The curriculum remains the candlelight that guides the teachers to effectively implement the learning objective. The curriculum is mapped out in such a way that practical and theoretical works are successfully achieved. For effective teaching and learning to take place, the schedule for weekly instructions, daily instructions, and monthly instructions are all in the uniform curriculum. The curriculum is given to all centers at no cost because His Excellency has graciously paid for every copy of the curriculum. We appeal to all instructors to apply discretion in the implementation of the curriculum to ensure all learning criteria is covered without the stipulated time frame. The uniform curriculum is the property of the state government. Hence, instructors are not expected to be in possession of it. If transferred to another center, it is for official use. For any inquiry in respect to the newly printed uniform curriculum, it should be directed to the director, Mrs. Ogenaga, who is a director in programs and training. Together, we hope to take technical and vocational training to a greater height in the state.
The Director, Programs and Training at the Technical and Vocational Education Board, Mrs. Blessing Ogenaga, who spoke on the theme of the conference, highlighted vocational training as a panacea to the problems of youth restiveness and unemployment, noting that vocational education was the engine of economic growth in the country and remained the best empowerment in the world of employment.
On this auspicious occasion of the media conference of the Vocational Education Center, on behalf of the Delta State Technical and Vocational Education Board, I want to convey my gratitude to everyone present here today for making our time to be here despite your tight schedule. I appreciate you all. Today is indeed a remarkable day in the history of the board, as we have for the first time hosted the conference of the Vocational Education Center. It is a dream come true. I wish to sincerely give my sincere appreciation to Jehovah the Almighty God for making this day happen, not just happen, but in my time. On behalf of the Delta State Technical and Vocational Education Board, I want to thank His Excellency, Right Honorable Sheriff Oberewori, for granting us the approval to host this media conference of the Vocational Education Center. I want to specially thank my amiable ears for its unflinching support towards the success of this event. Sir, you've been wonderful. May God bless you, sir. I want to thank other directors of the board, administrators of the various departments, the instructors here present, and my wonderful staff of the Programs and Training Department. I say thank you for your support towards the success of this event. To our Standing Vocational Center, I want to say more grace to your elbow. Congratulations. Keep on the good work.
The occasion featured the distribution of copies of the curriculum sponsored by the state government to instructors of the vocational centers, as well as awards of recognition of hard work to deserving administrators.